Hello everyone, how you all doing? My name is Remi Ayojimi and I'd like to welcome you back to my YouTube channel, Real Relationships with Remi. And on here we discuss about how to find love and fulfillment in yourself and also how to navigate romantic relationships and courtship that will eventually lead to a fulfilled marital life. But before we go on, make sure to subscribe, comment, like and share, and also remember to turn on your notification bell so that once a new video is uploaded, you will be notified. Now, today, we'll be talking about how to know when you're ready for a relationship. I'm going to be sharing some points with you. And the first point will be when you love yourself and you practice self-love. Now, you need to love yourself enough before you can get into a relationship. If you don't love yourself enough, you cannot give love. You can't give what you don't have. And also practicing self-love. It can be things as simple as, enjoying your hobbies, taking time to do things that you love, enjoying your company. Do you enjoy yourself as a person, being with yourself alone, not necessarily always wanting to have people around you all the time? Practice self-love. It could be a long deserved rest or a long overdue vacation, right? It could be things like having a spa session, having your manicure and pedicure done after God knows how many months. That is practicing self-love. Spoil yourself once in a while. Do things that you love. Buy yourself gifts once in a while, right? Without any sense of guilt or shame. That is very, very important. Do it once in a while. Take care of yourself. That's when you know you can actually take care of somebody else. You learn to take care of yourself. That is one of the reasons you will know that, oh, now I'm ready for a relationship. The second one will be learning how to show up consistently for yourself and for the next person, or for your partner, the person you want to get involved with. This is the time you know that you have to share your time and your space. It's not about you anymore. This is time that you learn how to reply text messages or even make phone calls, because some of us have been alone for God knows how long that you don't even know how to share your time anymore. It's all about yourself. It's all about you now. No, 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 no. When you're ready for a relationship, you will learn to share your time. It's not about you alone anymore. It's about the person you're getting involved with. So you will know that you're ready for a relationship when you're ready to share your time, show up for somebody else, not just for you, but show up consistently in the way that they will feel loved, they will feel valued, and of course needed. That is very, very important. The next one will be you've learned to deal with your baggages. Now, some of us, or sometimes you're coming from a very bad experience. Maybe you've been hurt in the past, and you're still hurting now. If you've not dealt with those hurts or with those bad experiences, you cannot get into a good relationship. You can't enjoy a good relationship. So you must learn to deal with your baggages. You must learn to deal with your past hurt and pain, right? My parent coach, Wendy Loge, would say that as parents, most of us, we have traumas, right? And if you don't learn to deal with those traumas, we are going to pass it on to our children. The same thing applies to love relationship as well. If you do not learn to deal with your past hurt and pain, you're going to take it out on the next person. So please learn to deal with your baggage. Deal with them. Heal from your past. Then you'll be ready to get into a new relationship. The next point will be when you want someone to compliment you and not complete you. They're two different things. You want someone to compliment you, want to compliment the other person as well, not complete you. You have to be a whole person. You have to be wholesome as an individual to be able to compliment your partner. You're already whole. You're already complete. You just want somebody to compliment you, like a balance, to balance things out, as it were. You are not two halves. No, you're two whole human beings, two whole persons coming together to form a greater whole entity. So if you're not whole in yourself, you're not wholesome, you're not ready to get into any relationship. Okay? Another point will be when you're willing to be open and honest. and also vulnerable. You're open and honest to have deep conversations. Deep conversations. You want to have conversations that will affect your future. Not just having fun. Fun is part of a relationship. Yes, it's actually very important, but it's not the main thing. You have to set out times to discuss things that would affect your future, affect your family, right? So you learn to be vulnerable with each other, to open up to each other. I remember when I was courting my husband, a marriage counselor, then a reverend, asked us to set a day aside, go out and tell each other our secrets and deal with it. Tell each other our secrets and deal with it, whether whether we want to proceed or not. And yes, we did it. We did that. We went out. We told each other our secrets. And of course, I learned a few things about my husband. I learned some things about me as well. And we discussed it. And, asked ourselves, are we ready to go on, or is this the end of the road? And of course, we went ahead because we dealt with it. We discussed about it. So you have to learn to be vulnerable. You're not trying to hold things back. Because if you hold things back, or especially secrets, they'll be waiting for you in the future and might destroy your relationship. So you have to learn to be vulnerable, to be open, have deep conversations when you're in a relationship, not just jumping around and having fun. So when you know you're ready for this conversation, you're ready to be vulnerable, then you're ready for a relationship. Another point would be when you're willing to put the needs of the other person above yours. Sometimes because you've been alone, it's all about you. The next person doesn't matter. No. When you're ready to go into a relationship, you have to learn to be, the I thing no longer exists. It's now about us. There's no room for self-centeredness. There's no room for selfishness. You have to think about how your decision, your choices will affect your partner. So if you're not ready to do this, please don't get into any relationship. Don't. The next one will be financial stability. Of course, I know the Bible says the man is the provider, is the protector. It says a man that cannot provide for his family is worse than an infidel. That's absolutely right. But as a woman, you're not supposed to put all your financial burdens on your husband or your spouse or partner. That would be very, very wrong. He's not Father Christmas. He's not Jehovah Jireh. You should learn to have something doing. It's either you have a job or you have a business that you're doing. However, it doesn't matter, even if there's a small thing. So far as bringing in money, it's very important. Even as a man, maybe the lady you are trying to date or get involved with has a very good job, and you don't have a job or you are not doing anything. I always say, I'm looking for a job, or the business I want to do, I need millions. It's not going to work. Start small. Start something. Both of you need to be financially stable. Okay? That's when you know you are ready for a relationship. The last thing I would like to talk about is your happiness. Now, you have to know that there's no one that can make you happy. It is your job to make yourself happy. Your happiness is mostly dependent on you, not on your partner. So if you are not happy as a person and you're looking for someone else to make you happy, then you're not ready for a relationship. That's nobody's job but yours. You're responsible for your happiness. So until you're happy in yourself, you're happy with yourself, please don't venture into a relationship. That will be unfair to the person you want to get involved with. So those are my own points that I've shared with you. If you have any other point you want to discuss or you want to share, please leave it in the comment section and I'll definitely respond to it. Thank you once again for joining me on Relationship with Remi, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.